Hey boss babes, it's the real Miss Savage and I'm back again with a new vlog for you guys. Now listen. I know I haven't been vlogging lately, haven't been going live lately, but let me just tell you this. I've been getting some things together on the back end as far as my YouTube channel so that when we come back, we're going to come back stronger and better than ever, okay? And consistent. But there's a certain vision I have for my YouTube channel, and I'm not going to stop until I see it through. But here, catch up with me and what's been going on in my life, honey. So, stepped away from corporate America a little while ago, and I decided I'm in my boss babe era. This is the year I've always told myself for the last few years. I set a goal, like, hey, once I hit this year, I'm going to be working for myself full time. So, me being who I am, I had to take the risk and go ahead and do it. And I've been focusing in on a little bit of course, working for myself, having a stable income outside of corporate America, yet still bringing in the same amount that I would make as if I was in corporate America is super important and super essential so that I can maintain the lifestyle that I am used to, comfortable with, and am not about to give up, okay? So your girl still has to work, still has to get things done, still has to stand on business, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I know what you're thinking, boss babe, and they're cleaning up a house? Listen, you have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, build brick by brick by brick. When you're building something from the ground up, from ground zero, and you have extraordinary heights that you want to reach, you have to be willing to do the dirty work. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to go through the process. There's no such thing as an overnight success. You know, they say there is, but even then, that comes with sacrifice. Even then, that comes with some level of work and dedication. You know, you can't just skate through things. You have to be willing to put the work in if you want to see genuine results. Sometimes it's all about the skills that you will develop from working certain jobs or doing certain things when it involves working for yourself. Sometimes it's just about the skill set that you will develop from doing it. And I think this era of my life is a lot about learning, a lot about obtaining certain skills that I'm going to need in my life as a boss babe, running several businesses. It's certain skills that I just have to have. In the meantime, in between time of being a boss babe or building myself up to be a boss babe, I have gotten a lot of new clients that have properties and they need my services. So they've reached out. I put myself out there in the limelight and in the right spaces to be contacted by the right kind of clients. And I got the right kind of deals on the table to where I'm able to do jobs like this in my spare time when I have the time. I have to say this kind of work isn't for everyone, but for me, I am an organized person. I'm a very cleanly person, so things like this come very second nature. I'm in my natural habitat when it comes to making things spotless, making things fresh, organizing things, bringing the environment back to life. That is just what I do. I can do this in my sleep. So you have to choose kind of things that you know how to do and that are within your means and within what you know how to do, point blank, period. So this is something comfortable for me. I can do it, no problem. And I do it well, might I add. I feel like a part of becoming a boss babe and leveling up just into your boss status, your mindset is going to change and you're going to become a different person over time. And that can be for a positive. It doesn't have to be a negative. Hear me out. I feel like I've been evolving with this journey that I'm on, and it's certain things that I'm not willing to tolerate. I realize in friendships and relationships, and I'm willing to stand on business about being treated right, having friendships that are completely just transparent, friendships that feel good. You know, longevity, you will be a fool to say that, oh, just because you know someone a long time, you have to keep them around. If a person is not treating you right and treating you accordingly, talking to you with respect, and you find yourself being uncomfortable in that friendship or relationship, damn the longevity, because respect is first and first most. So I've been having this little thing go on in my personal life where I'm just not tolerating people's bullshit. It doesn't matter how long I've known you, if you're my mother, if you're somebody's grandmother, you're somebody's sister, what you're going through. If you're going to be in my life, you need to treat me with respect. You need to have common courtesy. It's a certain level of expectation I have for friendships, I have for relationships, hell, that I have for anybody who calls themselves wanting to be a part of my life, because I'm a good person. I treat people well. I spoil people. I play my part. So it's like, if you want to be in my life, you have a role to play as well. And I'm not in a space in my life I'm willing to deal with people who don't know how to be selfless, people who are selfish, people who are just not respectful and not known to have common courtesy. People that I have to constantly explain how to treat me. Those are the people who are eliminating themselves from my life. And I've learned to accept that in this era of my life, because I'm elevating to a level that not everyone that I know is probably meant to come. Everyone is on their own journeys, and I understand that, and I accept that for what it is. And it's not even a negative thing. I think we as people have to understand that it's okay to evolve past relationships, evolve past old friendships. It's okay. It's a part of life. It's a part of evolving. It's a part of growth. Relationships can be a lesson or a blessing. It's what you allow it to be in your life. But one thing you need not to do is allow relationships or friendships to be stressing you, okay? I don't really believe in coincidences. I only believe in alignment and things happening by nature. Everything happens as it's supposed to happen. Even when it comes to building brick by brick by brick to a certain status or a certain goal. With me, maybe you guys will understand more so why I can hustle like this, because I'm also tied into real estate as well, which is my joy and my study right now. So I've been doing a lot in the real estate game lately, doing a lot of working hands-on at properties and just getting a lot of skills in that I'm going to need in real estate. So that being said, I'm super happy to share with you guys my recent real estate experience and me going to properties and really getting physical, really getting hands-on, getting to paint, getting to meet tenants, getting to just see the property go from one tenant's hand to another tenant hand, and just getting to be a part of that process. So here we are. I want to show you guys the finished product of this cleaning job that I got to do for a very nice client, very nice home. And it wasn't even dirty when I got there, honestly. This house was very well put together. The bed was already made. I really just came into this specific room and vacuumed and dusted, wiped down the mirrors and hard surfaces and touch surfaces. And this is dinner that I got to try at a Creole place this week. And it was actually really good. This place actually just opened not too long ago. They have some really smooth music in the background, as you'll probably hear. I ordered the blackened chicken with a side salad and a side of mac and cheese, which was really good for $8. Like, it was so good and creamy. Highly recommend. And of course, you guys already know I ordered a lemon drop with this, a dark lemon drop to be exact. Okay, honey, it was a dark lemon drop. So this was literally after a very long day of being a boss babe, working for myself. I went to check in on properties. I also did a cleaning service, and I also had a meeting that day earlier. So this day was really good. So it was super essential that I rewarded myself with a good date night dinner for myself. I'm one of those people, like, if I have a certain way that I'm accustomed to and that I already do for myself, that's just something that's kind of like grandfathered into my lifestyle. It's not something I'm willing to really change, but yes, elevate, but change as in remove. This is just kind of like my thing, going out to eat, vibing, trying new restaurants around the area that have like 4 stars or better, good reviews, nice classy music. It's a vibe all the time for me. So that's just what we like to do, me and my crew, when we do. I actually can't wait to go back here and enjoy some food with this place again. But I'll show you guys the environment. Like, oh, that's that mac and cheese. That was just so good. Oh my gosh. That's really why I want to go back. Get that baked mac and cheese. Oh, it was really good. And I really don't eat like a lot of New Orleans style food, but I like this place in particular. I really like the setup, like the decorations and the music, them playing jazz. Customer service was top tier. Everything top tier, just like most places I select are a 10 out of 10. I will go again. Okay, back to real estate. It is all hands on deck, finishing up this property so we can get this tenant moved in. And this was me just checking out the paint job one of the painters had did upstairs. I just wanted to see how it was coming along and see what coat they were on. I think this was one of the finishing coats for the bedroom. So I was just checking all of the upstairs area of this particular unit and just making sure the paint was up to point and there's not any missed spots. This was before we got ready to move the furniture out, which you'll see me do at the end. I come in at the end in my street clothes to come in last minute at the end of wrapping up everybody painting and everybody finishing the floors. I had to come on in at the end and start getting some things removed, okay? But yeah, this is what I eat, sleep, and dream, okay? Doing stuff like this, getting to work on projects like this, hand by hand, side by side, with other people who are in the real estate game. This is what I like to do. And yeah, I'm really excited about the real estate era of my life and everything to come with it. And I'm most excited about sharing it with you guys too, and you guys getting to see the journey as I evolve as a little person in real estate into a big person in real estate. So I'm glad you guys are here to see it through with me too, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog with me. We still got a few minutes left because you guys are going to see me wrap up the property at the very end, and you guys are going to see a little bit more. So one thing I am super grateful for is the fact that I'm very multifaceted. Like, I love learning different things within different industries. And because I have worked in a lot of different environments throughout my life over the course of years, it's given me a handful of different experiences that I'll be able to apply in my future career. So it's so just humbling to be able to walk into a room and nobody really expects you to be able to do this, to be able to do that. And I am, because that's just how I was raised and made to be able to get active. I have a lot of brothers, so I was always the only girl that have to learn what the boys are learning and do what they're doing, because that's just how it was coming up. But I didn't know that it will be so much needed in my future life as an adult, and I didn't know I would be so grateful for it in these days that I'm living in. But yeah, I've never been the type to be scared to get my hands dirty, and a lot of women can't really say that. So I love that about myself. Like, I love getting my hands dirty at the property, getting up there painting, and just doing what the rest of the crew is doing. It's so much fun to me. I even got to paint here. Okay, boss babes, this video is coming to an end. For the month of September, I am going to try and post a lot bit more, okay? And make sure you guys stay tuned for my next video to drop in just a few hours, because I think I have a little announcement I want to share with you guys that I've been holding off on because I've just been trying to understand what the fuck is going on. Is this real? Is this really happening again right now? I've just been in complete shock for the last few weeks of what's transpired in my life and what reality is about to be for me. So if you're a true fan of The Real Miss Savage, make sure you tap into my next video, like, comment, and subscribe if you like the vibe. And this is me returning to a property to just remove some last minute things right before I was headed out to dinner. And this is just another aspect of being a boss babe. I actually had to take over this property for the last few days because the main contractor was out of town in Mexico, Cancun to be exact, honey. Yes, so I was the head overseer for this project to be wrapping up. So I had to make sure I got there, make sure I got my painter out of the way, make sure I got all of the little knickknacks picked up. I tried my best to take down this bed, honey, but that was going to have to wait for. That was a man's job. I got on my knees and I tried to figure it out. But yes, it's The Real Miss Savage signing out.